I used to work in the business office for a huge medical clinic. There was one girl who was the manager's secretary. She was really petite, very pretty, and a little southern belle. She was the darling of the office, but she was a cunt bully. She made fun of everyone who was overweight, to their faces, in front of everyone. I had just had my daughter, and she was relentless when I went to McDonald's for lunch one day. You should have gotten a salad, for crying out loud, Piggy. Because she was the prima donna in the office, and the head of HR was her mom's BFF. Nothing ever happened to her. Fast forward years later, I took my nephew to a birthday party this weekend. She was there with her 3 kids. Turns out that 5 marriages and 3 kids have not been good to her. She is pushing 300 pounds on a 5'3" frame. She looks hit. Those good looks up and left a decade or 2 ago. She saw me and her jaw dropped. She said in the fakest voice and smile she could muster, "You look so pretty. I had no idea you were that pretty. You are so tiny." I just smiled and said, "Yeah, I know," and walked away. I got immense satisfaction watching this bully waddling around in the heat. Even her nose got fat. Not saying anything else to her the whole day was really making her uncomfortable. I work in the financial services industry. My manager, we'll call her Linda, is the epitome of the Peter principle. For those who aren't familiar, it's basically when you are promoted to a level beyond your skill set. Linda was constantly missing work, leaving me in charge as the only supervisory delegate with the proper licensing to manage in her absence. Around Christmas, she decided to take the 2 weeks prior and up to Christmas, and I was to take the week after once she returned. She called me on my first day of vacation and said she was canceling all vacation for the remainder of the year. It turned into a shouting match, and she eventually screamed at me to take my goddamn vacation and hung up on me. About 6 months later, I was going for a promotion for a job I was well qualified for. I killed it in the interviews and gave a brilliant presentation. I knew the other 2 candidates, and I was clearly the top runner. She was on the hiring panel, even though I would no longer be her direct report. She blocked me from getting the job. Fast forward several years, and I am now in a new position in the same company. My new manager reached out to me and asked if I knew Linda. I said, "Yeah, why?" He explained that she was applying for my same role and would be on my team. Petty revenge time. I told him she was the worst team player I had ever had, and I believed she was only doing it to ensure she stayed around long enough for all of her company's stock grants to vest. I assumed correctly that she was being managed out and was looking for a place to land. She didn't get the job. She ended up leaving the company and likely left between $300–500K USD on the table as unvested stock. Hey guys, this is Storyscape. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like, subscribe, and comment what other video ideas you want to see.